I'll never forget this day. It was November 9th, 2011. You never forget the day you almost die. Coming up right over here, this is around the area where my steering tire blew out. I was sitting there just trying to hold the wheel straight, and next thing you know, the truck jackknifes. And then I was completely unconscious when the truck stopped. There was a big chunk, probably about this big, that got knocked out of the sidewall that fell down to the underneath area. It stopped my truck from going up there to down here. Because with the injuries that I did sustain during the accident, I might not have made it and been here today talking to you guys had this wall not been here. So I'm super grateful that whoever built this bridge built it the way they did, because their engineering skills saved my life. I had a compound fracture on my right arm. Both my radius and ulna were both broken, snapped in half. So they ended up having to put a metal plate down both sides of my arm and screws. Also my right knee, my patella, it's supposed to be right here where it is now. But after the accident, it was up here on my thigh, inside my leg. So I wanted to get back to a point where I could jog again and run again and things like that. One of my doctors, he told me, he said, you will be able to walk again, but you might not be able to run like you used to. After going through being at the hospital and things of that nature, after getting that first phone call from OneCall, I was excited and nervous at the same time. I felt like there was somebody who was actually going to take care of me and help me with my care in order for me to get better. Because before I got the call from OneCall, I was like, I have no idea how any of this works. And then the representative who called me explained everything to me. In 2016, I was given the opportunity to work with OneCall. And when I came in for my interview, I was excited. One of the questions that stuck out to me was when they asked, what makes you want to work for OneCall? I just want to help people the same way you guys helped me.
My name is Nakia Rogers. I've worked with Amnon for the past 5 years, and I'm currently his supervisor for the end-to-end team. With his past experience of being an injured worker, he knows what to expect, how to calm an injured worker when they're upset, or even give them knowledge of what to experience during this time.
When I get those injured workers who are confused about the process, don't really know what to do, or even the ones who are just a little frustrated because they don't know what's going on, I let them know, hey, I used to be an injured worker before I started working here. I was the patient in the system. So I had somebody helping me out, just as I'm now going to be the one helping you out. And I'll explain to them the entire process so I can put their mind at ease. During my recovery, I had a friend come over and he had these glowing orbs, and he started spinning them around. And I was like, okay, you've got to teach me how to do this. So I started learning that, and that's actually my main hobby right now. I had just enough mobility to start learning, and with my physical therapy, I was able to learn more and more intricate moves. When you get injured, it's so easy to just focus on the negative. Why me? Why'd this have to happen? Am I ever going to be back to normal again? During these times, it's important to remember that there's people in your corner. People rooting for you and dedicated to helping you get back to work and life. I know this from my own personal experience as an injured worker. Stay positive. There is life after an injury.